What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Great news if you love boxing, which is why we're all here. It looks like Oscar De La Hoya is reporting that he has a solid, very good card for us on December 13th. That card would be headlined by Amir Khan versus Devon Alexander. Also, Keith Thurman versus to be announced. They don't know who he's going to be fighting yet. And Demetrius Andrade versus Jermell Charlo. Amazing. That's a great show. The only downside is Top Rank also has a card that same date, same city. They're both going to be taking place in Las Vegas. And the Top Rank card is the card with Timothy Bradley and Diego Chaves. So, and then Mauricio Herrera is on the undercard. Now, Mauricio Herrera is a Golden Boy fighter. So, Oscar De La Hoya is going to try to do double duty. And he says he's going to go watch the Mauricio Herrera fight in Vegas and then fly down to his event. Well, not fly, but speedily get to his event and venue, and then watch the rest of the fights with Amir Khan and Devon Alexander and whatnot. So Oscar De La Hoya, he has stated that this wasn't done as a competitive edge or to compete with Top Rank in terms of having two cards on the same night, and I think it's pretty apparent because he's co-promoting the Top Rank event too, because his fighter Mauricio Herrera is going to be on that fight card. So I don't see why he wouldn't. Now, this is good news, man. It's just a lot of boxing, and good fights. I really want to see Timothy Bradley and Diego Chaves, and then now Amir Khan versus Devon Alexander. Now, some of you guys probably would have preferred Amir Khan to face Robert Guerrero, but honestly, they're two different styles of fights, but this is good. And Amir Khan's screaming for a big fight with Floyd Mayweather. He wants a fight with Manny Pacquiao, especially if he wants Mayweather. I think Devon Alexander stylistically is closer to what Mayweather is. You know what I mean? Devon Alexander is a slick southpaw. He's tough. A lot of people sleep on certain things with Devon Alexander, like his chin. Devon Alexander has a chin because Sean Porter ran through Paulie Malignaggi like wet tissue, and he hurt Devon Alexander, yet he didn't like destroy him in terms of knocking him out like he knocked Paulie Malignaggi out. Plus, if you guys know the pedigree, Devon Alexander has beat him several times in the amateurs, beat Sean Porter. So, dude has a solid chin, and again, he has that slicker style. Robert Guerrero, to me, I like him as a fighter. He represents the Bay Area like myself, but recently he hasn't impressed me with like much of boxing ability or footwork. He's just impressed me with his chin and toughness. And a guy like Amir Khan, that's not necessarily the fight you want to bring to him because he's rangy, he's quick as fuck, and if you're like flat-footed and just come forward like to showcase, that's kind of similar to what Luis Collazo was doing. Luis Collazo was like walking up to Amir Khan with his hands down, and he was getting tagged. So this is, to me, more of a chess match type of fight. So I still like it. Now, and this is the other thing. Some people are going to argue like, oh, like some of you guys talk up Robert Guerrero as if he's just this vicious puncher. Now, he might have a little bit more pop or snap to his punches than Devon Alexander, but I don't really consider him at welterweight a vicious puncher, to be honest. You know what I mean? He has decent power, but it's nothing too fancy. So to me, I really like Devon Alexander versus Amir Khan. This is a fight that was already talked about previously, and it fell through. Khan tried to hold out, thinking he was in the Mayweather sweepstakes, and we all know how that turned out. He won the poll and still didn't get the Mayweather fight. So this is a solid test. Devon Alexander looked good in his last fight with Soto Caras. Be a good test, a good chess match. And then I already talked about the undercard, Demetrius Andrade and Jermell Charlo. Hell of a fight, 50-50 fight. Great fight. Two young, strong, hungry lions coming to show their worth and prove their worth. As far as Keith Thurman, since his opponent is the only one that's TBA, I just hope. I mean, anytime I watch Keith Thurman, it's money in the bank. You know what I mean? It's a good fight or entertaining, I guess you could say, because he's going for the knockout, KOs for life, as he says. My only request and my only hope is that they don't feed him some fucking bullshit, like some opponent that we don't want to see. Like, you know what I mean? Like something stupid, like bring Mike Dallas Jr. up from 140 to 147 to fight him or something stupid. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, I don't want to see Keith Thurman fight like a Mike Jones from Philly, you know, the one that Randall Bailey knocked out brutally. I don't want to see no fight like that, because I need to gauge Keith Thurman, and these aren't good barometer fights. You know what I mean? Like, okay, he ran through Soto Karass, who is considered more of a gatekeeper, but Soto Karass was off of a great stoppage win from Andre Berto. So I'm like, okay, I give that a pass. But ultimately, fights like that, they can only show me, they don't show me everything I need to see about a young up-and-comer and where they're really at. So I just really hope they don't give Keith Thurman some kind of raw deal and have him fighting some fucking bum or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to see like a Josecito Lopez versus Keith Thurman, because ultimately that's not going to prove much. And Soto and Josecito, I like him. He has heart, but I don't think he's the type of fighter that'll give Keith Thurman problems. He's gonna come and he's gonna like try to survive off instinct and toughness and stuff like. I don't want to see that. I want to see someone who can potentially put Keith Thurman in a position where he has to battle adversity, battle a cut, go some rounds with him. You know what I mean? And I don't think guys like Josecito or certain fights are gonna do that for me. So, Golden Boy, if you have any representatives listening to this, Oscar De La Hoya, anybody, please give this man a solid test, a good fight. And usually when you read a heading and it says so-and-so versus TBA, it's not a good thing. Ask Gary Russell Jr. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that to be determined, to be announced type shit. Because, I mean, I understand business. Sometimes deals aren't like, they're not official and finalized. So maybe you're not at liberty to release the opponent, but it could be another thing, and it could be they don't have a fucking good opponent. That's why they're not announcing. So they're scrambling, looking for someone for this motherfucker to fight. And he's coming off an injury. Somebody step up, fight him. Anyway, I'm done. As far as Amir Khan, Devon Alexander, very solid test, very good chess match. It was one that was already supposed to take place. Charlo and Andrade speaks for itself. So I'm really happy with this, and I like this Cold War working together. You know what I mean? Because I remember one year, Julio Cesar Chaves Jr. and Sergio Martinez happened the same night as Canelo Josecito, and like I had to DVR both fights, and that's when both promoters were basically trying to shit on the other promoter and do their own thing on purpose. Like, fuck it, I'm promoting my own card. So it's good to see Oscar De La Hoya doing double duty, showing face at the Top Rank event, and then going to his own event. That's big. That's huge to me. You know what I mean? That just shows that he might be trying to do what he's saying and end the Cold War and give the fans what they want to see. So I like that. That's a step in the right direction. Let's keep it up. Great night of boxing. Both happening from Vegas. Very solid fights. Very competitive fights on paper. Let me know what you guys think of these matchups. Are you mad that Khan is not fighting somebody like a Robert Guerrero? Do you like Devon Alexander better? Let me know what you guys think. As always, make sure you like my video. But as always, comment or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.